So, was the hype for reals? So let's get this video. If we can get this video up to about 3,000 thumbs up, we'll be doing a giveaway for these things. I know some people struck out, so let's get it, guys. 3,000 thumbs up right now on this video. And we can get it before I drop tomorrow's video. We definitely doing it. So let's get it, guys. So what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another video, guys, and we're here with another. Sometimes we'll be doing this video, some holds and sales type of video sometimes, and we haven't done it in a while because a lot of shoes just haven't really been doing anything. But for these white cement Air Jordan 3s, it is pretty hyped up. It felt a little bit of that lost and found vibe to it, you know, that OG, the Reimagined. These things were pretty hyped up, and I think they basically sold out. They might have had some leftover pairs today, but I'm pretty sure things are going to sell out. Maybe GS sizes and preschool sizes are going to sit, but all men's sizes is basically done. It's gone, especially bigger sizes. You might find some small sizes here and there, but man, these things went. These things went crazy. There was over 200,000 pairs on the sneakers app, so there's a lot of pairs out there. Already about 50,000 pairs when they did a shock drop, and then another 50,000 pairs when they did EA. So tons and tons of pairs out there. But you guys already know, with a hype shoe like this, there comes problems, there comes drama. Anyways, is this shoe a good hold? Now remember, the Air Jordan 3 white cement, I seem like it always does well. We going from the 2013 pair that had the Nike Air 88s, the free throw lines, the JTs, even the Reimagined. I mean, the white cement is such a classic colorway. You cannot go wrong with it. I don't care what it said, what you say. OG format, even got the Nike Air in the back. I know there are some complaints about the consistency of quality, but in my opinion, I don't think a lot of people's gonna mind about it. I mean, every elephant print is not gonna be the same, and so on and so forth. We're not gonna go ahead and get too deep into it. I already did a video about that. The classic, I think people was really looking forward to this shoe, especially for in 2023. I know it's early, but I can't really think of shoes that's coming out later this year is gonna top the white cement. So prices as today, after the release, the day after release, it kind of did what I thought it was gonna do. You know, I was expecting price to be a little bit higher, but they're just right around. So right now I'm gonna look at GOAT prices, because StockX prices right now, they're doing the whole 50% seller fee, so you know, obviously things gonna be a lot less right now. But I'm gonna look at the GOAT prices right now, and for small sizes it's around low 300s or at 300, and then bigger sizes from size like 10.5 all the way to a size 12 are about, again, 320 to like bigger size about 320 and up. Now that's kind of what I thought it was gonna be. I thought, like, you know, bigger sizes could have been like at 350, and then smaller sizes would have been like at 320. I'm just off 20 bucks, you know, from my prediction last week. But at the end of the day, you know, it's still kind of close. Like I said, man, it's a very hyped up shoe. It's a very, you know, classic colorway. It's a shoe that I think a lot of people wanted. And, you know, like out of a lot of Air Jordan 3s, these things are actually doing pretty well off the bat. Now, what I would do, in my opinion, if you guys do have pairs, you guys hit for retail, I would probably sell right about now if you guys can. I would sell the day of, quick flip, you know, try and make as much as you guys can, about 300 to 320. You know, if you can sell for at 320, that'd be even better. And then wait till about 1 or 2 weeks. I think prices will dip down around like 260 on smaller sizes to 280, and then bigger sizes I could see it drop down to like 300 to 280, around that range. It's gonna dip down a little bit. You know, there's still hype out there, there's still demand out there, but there was a lot of pairs. So, you know, a lot of people got W's, and there's a lot of people that took L's. You guys already know how the release was. There was a lot of drama and a lot of, you know, shenanigans going on. So it was a pretty difficult release for the average people. So I think it will dip down, but in the long run, since this is a white cement, I think these things are gonna do pretty freaking good. I think it's gonna be a good hold. Like, if you guys, like I said, quick flip now and then buy back in the next few weeks, and just pay attention to market, see what they're gonna do. I mean, I think a lot of people is thinking that these are gonna do what the fire red 3s are. No, come on, guys. The fire red 3s wasn't really anything for real. This is the white cement. This is way different. You know, the fire red 3s, they basically bricked out since day one, and you know, they're actually were sitting on release date. Those were super easy to get, and it's not as good of a colorway as the white cement. Like, this is such a way better colorway, and it's way more of a classic in what he did, the free throw line. This is the shoe that brought Michael Jordan back to Nike, or kept Michael Jordan with Nike. We look at other classic colorways, let's say for example the black cement, and another clean classic colorway, beloved. I think it's kind of half and half. Some people like the black cements better, some people like the white cement better. I think majority of like the average consumer will probably like the white cements better, in my opinion. Now, if you guys don't remember, the black cement, when these came out back in 2018, on release day, these were probably doing nothing as well. These were, if I'm not mistaken, they could have been sitting, probably certain sizes, like smaller sizes. But I remember these things were sitting. They weren't going for much. You could sell them on like the apps and basically make your money back. That's what a lot of people were doing. But if you guys look at prices right now, these things are touching about, smaller sizes are at high 400s, and bigger sizes are even at, mid 500s to even high 500s. A size 13 is going for $630. I'm not saying that the Reimagined are gonna do that, but it might be pretty close. Now, it took a while for it to go up, so that's all I'm saying. These things will go up in due time. I think we're gonna see a little bump probably around holiday season, because it's probably one of the most coveted colorways, is OG colorway. So I could see these things touch around mid 300s probably around holiday season. But if you guys keep on hanging on to them for a couple years, classic colorway, if we don't see any more white cement Air Jordan 3s, these things could go up crazy numbers at like 400 to 500. And it's a white colorway, so a lot more people are going to beat it up, and there's not going to be that many more DS pairs on the market. The white cements are going to do, I think, pretty good numbers in the long run. We see the numbers keep creeping up and creeping up. And don't forget, we're also supposed to be getting that movie Air, the Michael Jordan movie, coming out in about a month, right? So I think a lot of people think a lot of OG colorways are going to go up, especially the lost and founds. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I think a lot of people think just because The Last Dance did that. I know, I get it. When these went up, it was right around 2020, so it was a crazy time for sneakers. I still think the white cement Reimagined are gonna do good numbers. It's a classic colorway. You just have all the ingredients for it to go up. They're down right now, so if you guys can get them once people start to get pairs from sneakers. Remember, there's over 200,000 pairs. I think little teamies are gonna move them and panic sell and start to undercut. That's when a good time to buy, and then gradually go up once people start to move pairs, and probably holiday season. I think these are gonna do numbers, and these are still gonna have demand all the way throughout. What I plan on doing, I'm just gonna, I have a couple pairs right now. I'm gonna quick flip some here and there. I got a couple shows, so I'll plan on quick flipping, and then again in the next few weeks I plan on buying a couple sizes here and there. Hang on to some of them, maybe move some, and just hold on to a couple sizes, especially big sizes. I think size 10.5 and up are gonna do pretty good numbers, especially a size 11.5 and 12. So try to concentrate on all the bigger numbers. Smaller size is still gonna do good numbers too as well. So a lot of people thought, look at the lost and founds. Look how crazy they went up in the past 3 months when they came out. They came out in November. These things shot up in December, and now they're still up. And I think these things are gonna still stay where they're pretty much at right now. So just pay attention to that. I think a lot of people expect that the white cements, and even I did, I thought the white cements could do pretty similar numbers to the lost and founds, but just like one tier down, just as good, but not as good as the lost and founds. I was thinking that these things would be like at mid 300s. So kinda, tier 1, tier 2 type of, deal. But just pay attention to what the market's gonna look like in the next couple weeks, and that's how you can start to make your moves. Obviously, once you keep seeing prices keep creeping up, and then that's where you can make your deals and your buys and stuff like that, or your sales, or you keep seeing price keep going down and you're panicking. Just don't panic. Just be a little patient on these things and see what the market's gonna do. Very high demand. It's a classic colorway. You just have all the ingredients for these things to do very, very well. Unless, again, if we see another crazy restock and stuff like that, we'll have to wait and see, man. But I just know bots end up cooking on these things. Resellers cook on these things. A lot of people cooked on the white cements, and a lot of people hit, but a lot of people also took L's too as well. So, like I was saying, guys, pay attention to the market in the next 1 to 2 weeks. See what happens once people get pairs, and that's where you can make your moves. Obviously, the price keep going up, you might want to start buying in. If the price keep creeping down, just be patient, wait it out, see how it's gonna finally settle at, and that's where you can make your moves in. You know, I was able to get like 2 pairs for retail. I plan on hanging on to some of them and keep it personal and a double up for myself, and then I'll plan on holding a couple pairs. GS sizes, that's another story, because I don't know about GS sizes, man. These things are not, they're sitting, you know, and they're touching about retail price. Probably make some little lunch money on the GS sizes right now, but I don't know if GS sizes are a really good shoe to hold, because like, I don't know if the girls or the kids are really into 3s like that. You know, I think 3s is more of like a guy's shoe in my opinion. You know, it's not that hot, you know, wave like an Air Jordan 1 Dunk and an Air Jordan 4. But in due time they could, you know. I mean, obviously we saw how the hype was on these Reimagined. You know, I think a lot of people think that 3s is a new wave. You know, I've been preaching that for the longest. I was hoping 3s will be that new wave eventually. I think it will later down the road, maybe in the next 3 to 5 years possibly, but not right now. GSIs could be a decent hold just because, you know, they're not going for anything, but I'm gonna mainly focus, me personally, are gonna focus on men's. But GSIs, you can basically make a little bit of lunch money on them. You know, like I said, they retail at $150. They're going for, you know, plus tax like $160. Whatever you sell them at, you're basically make your money back. So I'm probably gonna leave GSIs alone and just concentrate mainly on men's size. You know, like I said, be a little patient. But obviously, guys, you know, I'm not a sneaker guru. I cannot tell the future. Don't have a crystal ball. I just tell you guys from my past experience and what I think is going to happen in my opinion. Obviously, if you guys don't have the capital or anything like that, you never should hold any shoes. Definitely quick flip, make your money, and move on. But I do tell you guys what I plan on doing myself. So you guys can watch later videos later this week and in upcoming videos, see what I'm going to do. You guys can go from there. But like I said, just do everything with your gut feeling and just take your own analysis with it. And just do everything with your, and just do whatever you feel like what's in your gut feeling. All right. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.